Ahoy mates, and welcome to another video of Slime Rancher, where last time I left things off a little hazy. But we have improved. I did a lot of off-screen stuff, so we're just gonna go through and I'll show you the highlights of me being a glorious rancher professional. I kind of got a little addicted to this game, and when I say little, I mean a lot addicted to. Hang on to the normal one. Like, when they get too old, they become these old roosters, and they look so adorable. So they just get to run my property. Also, I found Crystal and Bomb Slime and put them together for God knows why. Let's see. I got the rock and pink slime. I figured out how to keep the glowy boys alive and mix them with the cat slime. Quiet down. I unlocked the cave area over here. Come check this out. Come. Got the cave area over here, which I combined the glowy guys with the crystal ones, because crystals produce a lot more. So, I've improved my situation. Before I left the ranch, I found myself sleeping most nights in this here grotto. I'd fill it full of philosopher slimes and watch them dance in the dark. Drifting off, I'd pretend I was drifting in a sea of stars across the limitless black of space. It's funny how when you dream, you sure become a sucker for the impossible. Every time I woke to find myself back in the grotto, I'd feel a little sadness. But then, it was back to work. There was always something that needed doing. Amen to that. I cannot keep my slimes fed for the life of me. Ooh! I found these floaty thingies. These things are cool. They just float there. I put all the chicken ones I found over here by the chickens. It's an old hen. Bringing in that. Oh! What does this do? The lab. Let you begin your career as an amateur unlicensed slime scientist. Well, I have nothing else to use my money on, so we'll buy that. Slime Science. You've unlocked the lab, a special ranch expansion that will allow you to create gadgets using Slime Science. Head on over to the barn to get started. Alright. Let's go see. Time to get crafty. This barn has all the equipment you'll need to begin. Crafting gadgets using Slime Science. Gadgets include useful utilities to aid in exploring, defensive turrets, decorations, and more. Turrets. Giants. The refinery. In order to fabricate gadgets, you'll need resources. The refinery. Try shooting a port into the refinery. But remember, any resources valued into a refinery cannot be removed. Okay. Okay. Let me go get some ports then. Because I have no idea what this thing is. What's over there? Oh, that's my deck. I did it smart, don't you worry, guys. Light him up. Alright. Okay, I got Philosopher Report. Okay, what do I do in the refinery? Wait a minute. Alright, so what was the point of me putting them all in there? Because I got the lab expansion. Yeah, but it's not telling me what the refinery does. I just put a lot of ports in that. Honey port. Quantum port. Hunter port. I have not even come across these. Okay. I don't even know what a radplort is. I really want that drone, so I'm gonna go find some honey selling, wherever that is. Because I'm running around with my head cut off and I can't get everything done. So whatever her slime produces, honey, that's what I need. Yeah. Really confused. How do I put the thing? Don't understand. You don't. I don't want to feed you anymore because I don't know where you go. Ow! Oh! 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 I built this lab after meeting a slime scientist and learning about the wonders of the plort technology. I figured it would be fun to tinker with on rainy days. I only nearly blew myself up 3 times, which is pretty good given my tendency for that sort of thing and other hobbies. But it soon became a reminder that I have a thirst for adventure, and being cooped up in a barn all day wasn't ever going to satisfy that thirst. Soon I began to set my sights for horizons beyond this ranch, and once I got to thinking on it, further still. I was really hoping that you would help me. I don't know how to use this thing! That covers the slime science. To learn more, check out the new slime science section in your Slimepedia. It's lettered with hand. Well, thank you! Slime science. Refinery using advanced technology. Refinery breaks down plort other resources to their molecular level, allowing them to be fabricated into various slime science gadgets. Aside from plorts, the bulk of resources you will use in slime science will be obtained from extractors. Be sure to choose to deposit into a refinery wisely. Any resources you deposit cannot be removed from the refinery, but instead used for building gadgets. Okay. So now can I build shit? I'm still confused on how the refinery works. I got rock plort in here, don't I? Oh no, I don't. Well, there's my problem. I don't even have the necessary ports. God, I'm so... Ah, see, now there we go. I submitted a radplort. I need jellystone, hexacomb, wild honey, hunter plort. I don't even know what a hunter is. Quantum plort. Okay. Okay. I am upgraded. Ready for adventure. Be good, farm. Off we go on our epic quest. Ooh, what's over here? Death. Okay. Oh. There's a bunch of stuff it looks like up there. You know, I get up there. With a jetpack, that's how. What can I find on these cliff peaks? Not much. Nice view though. I'm digging it. Ah, this is nice. Alright, adventure awaits. Those guys seem angry. Oh, they're hungry. We will be taking the high ground. Thank you very much. Neat. I don't think I read this one. I was always happiest when I was by my lonesome. Places like this old quarry really suited me. Nice and quiet and mostly empty. So I figured that life on the far, far range would suit me just as well. And well, wouldn't you know it, I came all this way, and the first person I see, well, she changed how I saw things, I guess. Quiet wasn't good anymore. I liked her laugh. Aww, met a girl. least I hope it's a girl. I have not met any other inhabitants other than Slime out here, so I sure hope he met a girl. Ooh, what are you? Rat slime. This is where I get that. What do rat slimes? Let's go check out our handy dandy Wikipedia here. Rat slimes. Favorite food is veggies. Good to know. Favorite Oka. It's known for its rats, sometimes called ratties. Came to form external radiation sources or from something naturally occurring within the far, far range. Regardless, rad slimes emit such a potent aura of radiation they glow in the dark. Got another one of these from the old coop. I used to come here when I needed a good soak. It's a great way to clear your head. Sometimes I'd catch a puddle slime blushing, and I could never tell if it was because I was bathing suit or not. Alrighty. That's good to know. And I got some puddle quartz. Oh, hold on. Slime PD. What do you have to say about the puddle slime? Keep one in your boot. Diet. Water. No favorites. Alright, that's what I was curious about. What do they eat? But apparently they eat water. Oh. Oh, ooh. Jetpack, don't fail me now! Boy. Sweet, I get water. No. I want that, you dirty. I'm pretty sure that was an Oka Oka, and that slime just ate it. I hate the crates. Alrighty. I'm satisfied. How you guys doing in here? KKK. Let's go in there. Drill. Alrighty. We can fabricate. We gotta do. The Death Hike. The Big Storm. Hold on. The 7Z Rewards Club. We'll go with Big Storm first. I got your mail, of course. I remember that day. I feel like that was when... I got your mail, of course. I remember that day. I feel like that was when you and I really connected. It was raining so hard that the streets were flooding and we took shelter in that cafe. It was like a scene from a movie, only we both looked like wet animals. And the guy running the shop was a real tyrant. The only way we could stay inside was by ordering one coffee after another. I felt like we learned more about each other that day than ever. Maybe it was the coffee because we were both talking really, really fast. I told you about my dreams, making music and all that. At least that's how I remember it. Walking home, when the rain came back, you got closer to me and my heart was racing, but I couldn't blame that on the coffee. Aww. Also, that's gay. Hi, B. Do you remember when you took me hiking? I still don't know how serious you were about the whole outdoors thing and your idea of a hike just about killed me. I showed up in normal clothes and shoes, and you were decked out and had a pack and gear. It was a nightmare for me. Ha ha ha. Me, every time I go hiking with one of my friends. I think it was around the 5-mile mark when I was drenched in sweat and ready to collapse that I realized our ideas of fun were two very different things. Also, you weren't even out of breath then, and I still totally hate you for that. No.